Hey everyone, Mitch Schwartz here, your Las Vegas real estate professional since 1987. I get lots of questions from lots of sellers who I help with short sales, and they want to know one specific thing on a regular basis, and that is, how do they put together the short sale hardship letter? Because there are things that they need to be aware of. Things like the content, the length of the hardship letter, and do they need to really provide any documentation to support the hardship letter. So I'm going to go into that today, and we're going to make sure you have a clear understanding of what's expected. And before we jump into it too much further, I want to let you know that I have a website that's specifically designed to help people and get their questions answered. Lots of questions about short sales and loan modifications, and if you click the link below that says short sale help, it'll take you right to that website. You'll get lots of information. You don't have to sign up for anything, just scroll through it. Lots of great links to places for federal government websites and other places that can help you get good information. Alright, so let's roll right into it. What needs to be in the hardship letter? And before I want to go over that too much, I want to make sure you understand that there are differences between a short sale hardship letter and a loan modification hardship letter. Loan modification hardship letter is basically a letter where you're saying, listen, we've got it tough, but if you adjust the loan to XYZ amount, I think that I, as the homeowner, can afford to continue to stay here. Pretty simple, straightforward. The short sale hardship letter is basically saying something very similar. Listen, things are really tough, but I don't see them getting a whole lot better, and even if you were to adjust the loan, I probably couldn't afford it based on the following factors, so I request that you give me the authorization to sell it for less than the amount that I owe you, the lender. Pretty simple and straightforward. So let's point out right now something that's very important. I always want to make sure that the sellers understand that length is a critical thing. What we don't want is a hardship letter that looks like this. I know this is an extreme example, but you'd be surprised how many hardship letters I've seen that are 4, 5, 6 pages long. It doesn't need to be War and Peace or a phone book. Really, a hardship letter should be 1 page. It should be brief, right to the point, without a whole lot of extra explanation that bogs down the reader. Okay, so now we understand that it's a 1-page letter, very straightforward. What needs to be in it? Certainly, you need to have your property address noted. You need to have the loan number, or numbers, as the case may be, because we may use this for a couple of different lenders. It needs to have the day's date on it, and it needs to have your signature or signatures of everybody who's on the loan. Very important. The other thing that needs to be in there content-wise, it has to have supporting documentation. So as an example, if you cite that there have been extreme medical situations that have arisen in your life that have either made you unemployed or put a serious dent in your income because you have a lot of expenses, it'd be really important to try and provide that information along with your hardship letter, because it validates what you're saying to be true. Because believe it or not, there's a lot of fraud out there, and people are saying things in their hardship letters that they can't even back up. So it's not a good idea to do that. Don't exaggerate, just be straightforward, right to the point, and be clear. So really, what did I ask for? I asked for signature, date, loan number, and property address. I asked that you provide content and relevant support documentation, and I suggest that the length be very short, right to the point. A single page works. Now, of course, different situations are going to arise where there might be variances in all of those, but for the most part, that's a real straightforward way to put together a hardship letter that's going to be clear and to the point for the lender. So don't miss the opportunity to get your short sale approved by going outside of these boundaries too much. And of course, if you have any questions, you can make sure you let us know. Review the website by clicking the link below, or shoot us off an email. We're here to help. We want to make sure you get good information, and I hope this information was helpful to you. If it was, please let me know. If it wasn't, I definitely want to know that too. You can send us an email and let us know what's going on, and if you have other questions, we'd like to know about that as well. I hope you have an awesome day today, and we'll talk to you soon.